Okay, Can we put Jane over on the other side? He's been stabbing me in the leg with his claws. Hello! Welcome to our couch for a silly tag that we're doing really impromptu for the holidays.
Be a little bit less enthusiastic about that silly tag.
I just was like, shoot, I don't have any Christmas content, and it's like the holiday, and I probably should have at least one Christmas content. Just one. I found a hat. We're just gonna do a Christmas couples tag. Couples holiday tag that is apparently the holiday tag, is the one I kept finding over and over again. I also have red and green nails, but it's really chipped. The more you faff around, the more I have to cut out your faffing around.
That is your mistake. You shouldn't cut my faffing around out.
I don't need people knowing I married a 5-year-old. So let's do this tag. We're gonna try to keep our answers short so I don't have to edit a bazillion things later. But we do tend to ramble. The first one is, what was your most memorable holiday as a kid? I have a terrible one, but it is technically the most memorable.
Okay, go for it.
But it's really depressing.
Oh yeah. But go for it.
Do you think you know what it is?
Oh, I know what it is.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive.
Okay. My most memorable, it doesn't say best, it says most memorable holiday was the Thanksgiving when my grandmother's cat had a heart attack and died in front of us. Was that the one you thought it was?
No, I was thinking another one on top of that, but I can see how that was a little bit more memorable.
It was really memorable. This is going to be a great tag. Okay, Adam, how about you? What was your most memorable holiday as a kid?
Okay,
now that I've traumatized the audience. Yes.
And memorable. So there's only two that are sticking out at me at the moment. And one is like just a snapshot. And it's one, like my Uncle Boo, which like they're not really my uncle, they're one of my dad's like close friends growing up. Gave me like, it wasn't quite the Castle of Grayskull from like the He-Man universe, but it was like an evil villain fortress from the He-Man universe, and it was like this really cool thing. I'm like, yeah, and I remember the image of me grabbing it and getting it from him.
Aww.
The other one would have been, that I can remember, is when I was older, for Christmas and birthday one year, I was given both my first computer and a saxophone that year. Those were like my only two gifts.
Those are big ticket items.
Yeah.
Wow. By the way, if anyone's wondering, his birthday is Christmas. His birthday is December 25th.
7:04 in the morning, December 25th.
Yep. I'm reading enough on my screen in case anyone's wondering what I'm looking at. Question 2. What are your favorite holiday treats?
Cookies.
Cookies.
I really used to enjoy angel food candy, but I think I've angel food candied myself out.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
when you have the ability to make your favorite holiday treat, it's really easy to...
Like, as a family, we'd normally make a whole bunch and, like, share it with all of our extended family. And then for a couple years, when I'm, like, out on my own, I would make that amount and then eat it all myself. I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit sick of this now. Other than cookies, generically speaking, my favorite holiday season sweet treat is the peanut butter balled, dark chocolate covered peanut butter balls.
I don't like peanut butter, but I can see that that is your favorite. My favorite holiday treat, right now I got my hands on some chocolate covered cherries, which really kind of are only widely available this time of year. And so I've definitely been enjoying those. Kind of the seasonal candies that come in. Yeah. Question 3, what is your funniest holiday memory?
I don't think I have a funny holiday memory.
I don't think I have one either. Sorry. Question 4, what is your favorite holiday scent?
For me, it is not a scent. It is kind of the lack of scent. Then. It is like... In winters up here in Wisconsin, after a fresh snowfall, especially a heavy snowfall, all scent is kind of suppressed, and there's just this cool crispness to the air, and to like breathe that in and experience that, I think that is like, that's my favorite holiday scent related experience.
Mine is pine, like pine trees. I like the smell. I like it all year round, but it's more in the holiday. Question 5, do you prefer chocolate or hot apple cider?
Hot chocolate. Or
hot chocolate. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, I'm sorry.
And we both prefer hot chocolate.
You're correct. Question 6, what are your favorite, is it specifically Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. For those who don't celebrate Christmas, insert your own holiday here. What are your favorite Christmas traditions?
My favorite tradition for Christmas is that everybody gets Prezis on my birthday. I think that's a pretty cool thing.
My family doesn't really do holidays except Christmas and Thanksgiving. We don't even really do birthdays. So we have a lot of traditions about Christmas. But I think my favorite one right now, as we've started doing, is opening Christmas crackers at the dining room table. My sisters usually source Christmas crackers and we all open them, and they have a joke, and they have paper hats. We all wear the paper crowns for the meal, and a little toy inside. It's just really enjoyable to like open your Christmas cracker and wear your silly hat.
And read your crappy joke.
Yep, and compare the stupid toy. Number 7.
What is the best Christmas Prezi you've ever received? You!
No, I'm supposed to say you because you were actually born on Christmas.
That would have made more sense, because we really have nothing, like nothing in our relationship has ever been defined by holidays, really. Like,
No.
I don't have any
Well,
milestone.
technically yes, because we were married on Cinco de Mayo. One of my favorites is that a few years back my mom got me a bareback pad to ride my horse more comfortably, because Mouse was sort of cursed by the genetics gods, and her spine is much too high. Her back is very straight, and it's not comfortable for either of us. So with a bareback pad, which I don't normally use, we are both more comfortable. How about you, Adam?
I think I don't really remember many of my Christmas prezzies. I really enjoy giving gifts a lot more than getting them. But I think probably the best would have to be that one year when I was a teen in high school and I got my first computer. Because that has, like, computers and IT have kind of defined the trajectory of my life, both in hobbies and career.
Question 8.
What is one gift you've asked for and never received?
I don't think I have one. Like, even on years when I didn't get the gift that I wanted, it wasn't like a big deal. And I eventually was able to get it for myself, so it's not like I have some great thing that's going to turn me into a movie villain where then Santa Claus shows up and gives me the sled I always wanted, and suddenly I've turned over a new leaf.
Too late for you. Santa can't save you anymore.
Yeah. How about you, Adam?
I have been struggling with this one. I can't, like, I struggle to remember any of my prezzies, much less, like, what I asked for. Like, I didn't desperately want many things in the first place. And then, like, we didn't have a ton of money, so, like, I kind of knew I wasn't going to get a ton of, like, I got stuff at Christmas, but it wasn't going to be, like, getting that new computer was, like, wow. Like, I'd never gotten a gift anywhere remotely near that before, and had never expected anything like that either. Oh, now I vaguely remember a funny memory around Christmas now, but
you could share it if you wanted.
So I'll share that instead of this, which is, I was grocery shopping with my grandma and my sister, and my grandma was, like, trying to, like, casually put action figures in the cart, like, subtly without
Stealth grandma.
And I'm like, Grandma, who's that for? And she's like, it's a Prezi for another boy down the street. I'm like, oh. And it ended up being like an action figure for me.
Grandma just crushing your hopes. It's not for you.
Number 9.
What is the weirdest gift you have ever received? I don't know. I don't think I've received very many weird gifts. Oh, okay. One time, many a moon ago, when I was in a writer's group that didn't work out, we did like a white elephant thing. The present I ended up with was a toilet paper cozy. I don't have it anymore. I think I threw it away.
Huh. Interesting.
But, yep, that was weird.
So I have been a part of 2 or 3 white elephant gifts, but like exchanges, but I always end up with something I like. I'm weak sauce. I have very few answers to these things.
Yeah, sorry. We don't get weird gifts? I don't know.
Number 10.
Have you ever had a white Christmas? We live in Wisconsin. Number 11.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
That one's easy. It's technically a Christmas special. Adam knows what it is.
It's the Muppets.
Not the Muppet Christmas Carol like you're thinking. A Muppet Family Christmas is my all-time favorite special. Watch it. I think it's still available on YouTube. Don't get like the DVD because they cut chunks out of it. Watch A Muppet Family Christmas. Oh my gosh. It is the fan fiction I never knew I wanted until I saw it.
It has the Fraggles.
It has everything. It has the Fraggles, it has the Sesame Street Gang, it has like one of the first appearances of Rizzo the Rat. And Piggy and Kermit's relationship is like what it should be. Like they have a healthy relationship in that special, and I'm just like, mwah, 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 chef's kisses everywhere. What's your favorite Christmas movie, Adam?
I might have to do Die Hard. I don't know.
Did you like Jingle Jangle?
I could do that. I really did like Jingle Jangle.
There you go.
Nothing says I can't use a new one.
Yeah, new favorite.
Jingle Jangle, definitely some of the best costuming I've ever seen.
The costuming is good. I didn't love that movie, but I loved the aesthetic. Like, would watch again for the aesthetic. Number 12.
What are your favorite winter activities?
Crying and waiting for spring.
I do enjoy sledding, and then it's cool enough to truly enjoy and savor hot cups of chai and hot cocoa. Number 13.
What new recipe would you like to try this holiday season? I don't cook, so nothing. What would I like Adam to make me this holiday season? I did send you a recipe that I saw online that looked really tasty. I think it was like a combination like brownie plus red velvet.
Huh.
Looked really good, and I can't help but notice that you haven't made it for me yet.
So the new recipes I'm trying this year are I'm making some interesting candles, and I am...
Don't eat the candles.
Don't eat the candles, but it is technically a recipe.
Kind of.
And I'm also playing around with different flavorings of sake.
Question 14.
What is a new holiday tradition you'd like to start this year?
Staying at home away from the plague. Don't infect your families. 15.
In what ways would you like to give back to others this season?
By not infecting them with the plague.
That's a good one.
We already adopted a whole adult, so I feel like
yeah,
we're doing okay.
We're doing okay. This is good.
It's not doing too bad. We've also been donating a lot, whenever we can and however we can. I've been trying to help my artist friends by helping them get tools to make their art better. So we've been trying.
Number 16.
What would be the best holiday date? A holiday, if you will. Like that terrible movie.
There's a terrible movie.
Yeah, there's a terrible movie called Holiday. It's using the trope that has been used in many movies before, where the girl never has a date and her family won't leave her alone, so she meets up with a guy, and they only get together for dates on holidays. They're each other's +1 on all holidays and family gatherings. And of course they fall in love.
Eventually.
But it hurts my brain, that movie, so. What's our favorite holiday? What's an ideal holiday, Adam?
Well, I have mine.
Okay.
It is not yours.
Okay. Well, what's yours? You go first.
Mine is definitely going outdoors and I'm assuming this is a Christmas holiday. Going outdoors and doing something cold, and in my head it is potentially ice skating, but it could be like snowshoeing or cross-country skiing, or just it could be going for a walk in the snow in the forest together.
Or a horseback ride.
Horseback ride in the snow. Yep. And then like you're out long enough just to get a little bit of a chill, and preferably this is more like an evening thing, and you've got maybe lights about, or you can see the starlights, etc. And then when you wrap it up at the end, you come inside to someplace warm, you have a nice big fire, you have some hot chai or cocoa and snuggles and maybe like a movie or something. And yes, enjoying the outdoors in nature and the white snow and the cool, and then having a nice warmth to come back into, like fire and chai, to somehow manage to have like fresh cookies out of the oven after that.
Well, okay. My perfect holiday is like the end of your holiday. So like
without
maybe
the beginning.
Yeah, without the beginning. Although I wouldn't mind a winter horseback ride. Maybe we'll actually achieve one this year. So maybe I'm inside making cookies while you go for a nice walk, and then you come in and we finish up our holiday with the cookie thing. Number 17.
What goals would you like to accomplish before the end of this year?
It would be really cool if I could somehow manage to finish drafting my book. But I don't think I'm going to accomplish it. I think I'm not
you
quite
feel like
close
you're
enough.
2 to 3 chapters away. 1 chapter a day gets you 11 more chapters.
I can't write a chapter a day, no. Oh my gosh, the birds and the squirrel at our feet are just having a fucking time right now. If I keep looking out the window, that's why.
I need to wrap Prezis, and I need to assemble, hopefully complete my batch of sake successfully, and then assemble it into Christmas Prezi-worthy bottles. I have a whole plan of what I'm going to do about them. And it's going to be a decent amount of work, but hopefully I can get it figured out and make it look cool and snazzy. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I'm accomplishing.
Okay, and our final question. Question 18.
What are you most excited for this season? Are you excited about anything this season?
Days off. Days off work.
That's a pretty good one.
I don't get a ton, but I like days off.
I mean, I always do like giving out Prezis.
Alright everyone, that was our holiday couples tag. I hope that some of you liked it. This fits in more with our good thing, bad thing type of content versus our author and writerly type of content, so I don't know how much viewership this is gonna get, but...
Definitely nowhere near my authorly writing content.
Oh yeah, Adam's writing content. People are gonna be like, wait, he has writing content? No. Alright everyone, I hope you're having a good holiday season, whatever holidays you celebrate or don't celebrate. Be safe, don't infect your families. Are you ready to say goodbye?
Always ready.
3, 2, 1, bye!
Bye!
Well, hello, traveler. Why don't you sit right down over there and I'll tell you about some of the best patrons in the whole world, like Patrick, Anne Sophie, Callison, Ray, Artemis, Shelby, Zaire, Jesper, Irene, Scribbling Cat, Savvy, Jenny, Amanda, Lisa, and Lennox. Why, I bet you've never heard of a better group of patrons in your whole life.
It's in the singing of a street corner choir. It's going home and getting warm by the fire. It's true wherever you find love, it feels like Christmas. A cup of kindness that you share with another. A sweet reunion with a friend or a brother.